All right, water signs. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and don't force it. If you want a personal reading, the link is always there. You know how to find me. Otherwise, I'm going to get you guys going. So there's something interfering in what you want, what you've been trying to go towards. And it's a third-party influence that's doing this. It could be a person, it could just be work, it could be anything that's totally distracting you from what you're trying to accomplish. And you may notice on some level that this is distracting you, and on another you're not noticing that it's distracting you, but you need to realize that, things have a balance, a give and take, and you're not getting that balance back. You're just giving and giving and giving of yourself. So maybe you're giving too much to your work, and you need to realize that you don't need to work that hard. You honestly don't. You shouldn't be. You need to make some adjustments in your life. You need to sit back and realize, I need a better balance. I need a better work-life balance. I need, I need more out of this. You're going to get some clarity about this. And you need to pay closer attention to the way that somebody's talking to you. And it's like they're talking at you. They're not talking to you. Remember the difference in that. It's coming across that it might be a water sign, and that this could be like a karmic relationship. That it's, one of those who's just taking from you. Hence the way they're talking at you and not to you. You also need to pay attention to the way you're interacting, with others and presenting yourself to others, because you're on your hero journey, meaning that you're here to save you, not save everybody else. Remember that. You need to protect yourself from all these energies that are just draining you, taking from you. It's not what you're here for. You made these promises to yourself a while ago that you weren't going to do that anymore. You really need to reevaluate these situations, because you're letting it happen again. Remember that things come together. They like attracts like. So where are you doing this in your own life to yourself too? You need to remember that you need to give and receive. Quit just giving and never receiving. Be open to the receiving, and find that part where you are happy with the positives and not always the negatives. Don't be a part of that cycle. It's time for you to walk away and abstain from that bullshit. Because when you participate in all those fucking games, that brings more negative into your life. It's time for you to start saying no and standing up for yourself. No, I can't do this. No, it's draining me. No, learn to say no. You have a father figure around you who reminds you of this stuff too, and gives you those tidbits of wisdom and stuff like that. And it doesn't necessarily have to be your father. It could just be an older male who tells you this type of stuff. And your angels are telling you too, if you just ask us the questions, we'll show you the answers. But you have to actually ask the questions. You're going to get some good news, and it's going to be about a companion. It could be a relationship that's coming into your life, but you got to cut this other bullshit for the new and the good to come into your life. You've got to stand on, that fact and put yourself first. Quit putting others before you. You don't put anybody on a fucking pedestal but yourself. I love you.